We are here, dear ones. And beyond explanation, we are grateful. Yet we know that you feel our gratitude for this experience to connect with you in this way, here and now. We are truly feeling that connection from linearity to unified awareness, that the human being is traveling. There is so much on the level of feeling within this space that to intellectualize it too much does not necessarily serve. So we ask all that hear this now and perhaps listening back at another point in time to really connect with the energy that we have co-created together, as well as hearing the words as an anchor. So the year in your linear reality that has passed and the previous couple of years where so much stuff has arisen to the surface to be cleared away. So much of this has occurred, and we commend you on your awareness around not launching, not trying hard, or feeling a huge need to do so much at this early stage in the newness of 2024. And with this, we say this is the perfect springboard to allow the energies which are available in 2024 to manifest. To manifest with grace, with more ease, with more fluidity than has been in recent time. For as you know, there are reasons for challenges. And we are not saying challenges are coming to an end, no. But this wave of purge that has occurred in recent time avails you of this opportunity to embody this newness, this clarity, this freshness. And rather than grasping or acting in a way to reach the energies of 2024, some of which are prosperity, abundance, more confidence, and this infinity portal that is available within the 8th year. And so we would like to bring a symbol to this, and an analogy or a way of perhaps viewing what is occurring now and what is to come. So we are giving Ben a visual image. And as this image crystallizes, we would like you to perhaps, just for a moment, close your eyes and listen to the words. For in this linear dual realm, there is still the ticking of the clock, the beating of the heart, the in and the out breath, the metronome of a journey in human form. Your vibration is raised through the processes you are now working with, of intention, of opening yourself, and of allowance to simultaneously embody more of who you are. And as this vibration raises, the waves in your wavelength that you are vibrating begin to speed up, or indeed become more refined. And so in a harsh, dualistic way, you might be vibrating in a way that is more this, wow, 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 where that high and low of the frequency is very much standing out. Like, can you imagine when that stillness of thought in the embodiment of allowance begins to vibrate with more clarity? The wah, 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 wah gets faster until eventually an alignment occurs with all of the vibrations, of which there are multiple, as you know, within your system, as you have split from the one frequency to the many, playing your song. They're coming together maybe a little like this. Wah, 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 wah. And this is the true meaning of Om, dear ones. It is when all the extremes become unified and a harmonious vibration occurs. That is occurring right now as you hear these words. So that is great. And at the level of your higher being, your innate wisdom, self, your soul, the connection to source that you have, from that point of view, it's all well and good. Yet there is still a journey that you are in the midst of. So we gave a short message through Ben to begin where you are, as a place to acknowledge. And you all have eloquently shared that you are doing this, that you are being with all that you have experienced up to this point and open to all that is to come now and here. So beginning where you are is the ultimate launching pad. Because beingness is that point in the figure eight, in the center, the portal to which you have infinite availability to source. So as if you had traveled that figure eight pattern, as you move in daily life, and your awareness, if you can imagine that figure eight and you are journeying around, through the center, around the next loop, through the center, around the next loop, your consciousness moves further away and then closer back and then further away, and passes through the center with each loop. But now, dear ones, you are transcending that symbol, that analogy that we are giving, for that consciousness of your individual self that is traveling these infinite loops is no longer identifying with the movement so much, but the source. For the source is what lights up the path, what creates the path. So if you imagine this figure eight as a track that your light being is flowing through, your surrender, your beingness, your willingness to allow, whilst being awake and aware, consciously knowing your purpose, this track begins to become imbued with light. So rather than you traveling it as a point of light, it becomes completely lit up. And so the self that was the point of light traveling this journey is becoming transformed. So that the light is the path, not just the one traveling it. This is the essence of this symbol of infinity. That in your numbers is an 8. Your path is illuminated with light when the source in the center is open. So beginning where you are, opening up, so to speak, and then allowing creates a golden light for every step to transcend. Now in the shares, we heard the wisdom spoken, that all of the reflections, all of that world that you see through your human eyes, through your senses, the wisdom of understanding that it is truly a reflection of what? A reflection of the individual spark of divine that is within you, seeing out of this body, these faculties, this spacesuit of being human. These eyes looking about this creation, and with its illusory aspect of being perhaps a screen, a movie, a play, a divine play through which sparks of divine that you are play opens the door to freedom. So when that child freely dances with the sun on the face and Mother Earth supporting, the plan of love and light is manifest. And taking that analogy into who you are as individuals now living your lives with all of the things that do need to be taken care of. In other words, that which you have come in this life to experience, whether it be in family, relationships, career, self-development, and everything else that you experience. Overlay that freedom into this experience. So there is the global and the individual. The global is the journey in the figure 8 pattern. That is the created reality. The toroidal energetic flow creates matter. Matter is a linearized manifestation of the universal you. And see that journey as the global reflection, and know that the internal is the true reality. So it is right, dear ones, to say it is all about you. And we say this because we know you have the heart to understand what we mean. Service to others comes through the acknowledgement, understanding, and manifestation of you being really you. And who are you? Well, you know what we would say. Embodiment of divine. Prema Swarupa. Swarupa is embodiment. Prema is love. Embodiment of love. Love is divine. So to bring this into perhaps some tangible 3D understanding or practices, there are many. We are giving Ben this visual of a fractal. So the meaning of fractal is the essence of the original is existing in all of the other aspects. So every time source of creation manifests, even in different branches, there still exists the essence. So when you are moving through these emotional releases, these letting go of that which is not serving the higher self, through stepping into new tasks, new ventures, in the doing aspect, perhaps acknowledge this fractal, holographic aspect of this reality. That is to say, as you move through the time like hands on a clock, every number or hour of the day contains at least a little bit of the one before and the one before and the one before. So when you need to become still, awaiting an answer of where to move or how to do something, or simply allowing the next step to manifest spontaneously, even within this stillness, there is the aspect of intention. And likewise, when movement occurs in the doing of a task, there is also the opportunity for stillness. And that same fractal aspect, that which is always one, that which is always present, is your true self. So this, again, is what is referred to in the analogy of the tightrope walking, of balancing allowance with intention, of balancing remaining open in the face of deep challenge. And as this process continues to unfold, this is where the infinite possibilities begin to open up. Infinite possibility can be daunting. Channel, if there is infinite possibility, what do I do? What action do I take? Or in my stillness, what is going to happen next? As Ben mentioned, when there is a collapse, the truth remains. Likewise, in surrender, your soul's intention remains. For this is your truth. This is your potential, that which you have come in a body to experience for your soul's growth. And the ripples that go out through this process support, allow, and inspire others. So within this infinite possibility, there are keys, there are intentions, there are specific purpose and action. Yet you do not need to use your mind to mull over these or to try to figure out the next step. For they are deeply embedded in your being. This is what is embedded in your DNA structure. This is what is embedded in your innate wisdom. You have heard us talk about the mind being a tool. The mind is extremely powerful, dear ones, and you are using it in such a wonderful way, going through these processes. And when you step aside, so to speak, the energy of your grandness has space to step forward. And the grander part of you knows exactly what steps to take. So the letting go of what others think, for they are the global external reflection. You can still look in the mirror, for this is the way to make sure all is in order, yes? These reflections serve, so do not shy away from them. These reflections are the journey. So rather than trying to make the reflection the way you want it, allow the reflection to show you what needs to change or what needs to be expanded upon. Yes? The confidence to take the steps that are for your highest good, are a natural product of really embodying the love aspect. Living in love, acknowledging all our beings of love, opens that door from the heart to the body and directs the energies. The trick is, dear ones, to imbue consciousness, awareness around these things. We are not saying hand it over to unconscious beingness. In fact, we are saying the opposite. Hand over to conscious beingness. Conscious beingness is what channeling truly is. For when you are conscious, awake and aware, the innate intention is present. The mind is open and still, and the vision is shown. This is a constant process that is happening in every moment, regardless of whether or not you are conscious of it. So bringing consciousness around this aspect is the greatest gift you can give yourself. And you are doing it. You are getting it. We are witnessing it. We are happy to be part of it. For it fulfills our divine plan. It allows us to expand. We are here and now. Now is the only true reality that ever exists. So whatever it is that you wish for yourself, for your loved ones, continue in your courageous journey in this human reality with all of its intricate tapestry. Allow it to be. And within connecting during this allowance process, your highest self with all its power and might will manifest the driving force for this body that you have, this life that you have, to be grand, to be powerful, to be wise, to be embodied, to be inspirational to others, and to bring great healing. This is available in the energy of infinity. That this year holds. Much gratitude, dear ones, and blessings. This opportunity is so well received. In love and light, we are here.